Well, during the Second World War, Welsh Theosophists devoted a great deal of attention to helping refugees from Europe. And prior to the Second World War, particularly in the second half of the 1930s, Welsh Theosophists devoted attention to helping refugees from Spain who were here as a result of the Spanish Civil War that lasted from 1936 to 1939. And it seems to have slipped from memory now, but the Spanish Civil War resulted in 1 million people being forced into exile. Now, they didn't all come to Wales, but quite a few did, and there were expatriate Spanish communities in Wales and quite a number in Cardiff. And Peter Freeman, who was the General Secretary of the Welsh National Society of the Theosophical Society, maintained that the Spanish Civil War was the first phase of the Second World War, and indeed the German Condor Legion and the Luftwaffe were in action in Spain, so there is a case for saying that. Now, of the help that we gave to the Spanish refugees, an event stands out. There was a community of Basques in Cardiff as a result of the Spanish Civil War, and the Basque country, or the Basque Republic, fell 8 months into the Spanish Civil War, and the Basque country was bombed by the Luftwaffe, so the Basques got quite a hard time. Now, in April of 1939, the Welsh young Theosophists held a party. I understand it was in Cardiff at our old headquarters at 10 Park Place, for 20 Basque refugee children from Cardiff. And it would be interesting to know if any of those children are actually watching now. It's possible. And if they want to get in touch, we'd be glad to hear from you. But the Basques at that time here were looking at a long period of exile. It certainly for many years would be impossible to return to Spain. Obviously, clearly once Franco was dead, possibly it may have become possible to go back, but for many years I would say it would be impossible for those children to see their homeland again, what little they've seen of it. Anyway, if any of those 20 children are watching now, it'd be great to hear from you and what your reminiscences are of the Theosophical Society in the 1930s.